So, so pretty much 15 years ago, very important. Nobody, no minorities pretty much didn't know about trading. And now I would say these last 5 years only, how crazy is that? During COVID, I'm pretty sure a lot of yous found out about trading, many of yous. And you were like, oh, I think it's a scam. I think it's this. I think it's that. And then you started realizing, wait a minute, I know a couple of people who, whatever, I thought it was a scam as well. And I was like, nah, this is not because I seen myself making money and I didn't even know much. 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I took a course. I was just speaking to a gentleman right now on Zoom. I took a course, an in-person course. I learned all my skills that I need to learn. I went home. I didn't know much how to trade. This is a true story, honest to God. I deposited in Hugo's Way, which is a broker. I don't use them no more. I deposited because I was a business owner at that time. And I deposited like $15,000 of my own pocket money. I didn't know much. I waited for 9:30. I remember this story like it was yesterday. And I said, all right, well, at 9:30, it looks like it's gonna go up. And then 9:30 came in, I pressed buy. I made $3,000 literally in 2 minutes. I took it out, went to the bank, withdrew the $3,000, and forever my life changed after that. All right. Forever, ever, ever, I got scarred. I'm like, there's no way you can make money this fast legally. All right. You guys know some friends who do things in the side, you know what I'm saying? And they make fast money. Well, in trading, if you know what you're doing, you can make money. You just have to know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, you're going to make money fast, but it's going to take a lot of mental work because you have to have patience and it's going to take a lot of consistency. You have to learn. You have to learn. Don't be scared to learn. Don't be scared to invest in your education. Like when you were in college, how much? Remember when you was a freshman in college when they were like, oh, you got to buy all these books, and you're like, damn, why do I gotta freaking buy all these damn books? Making me buy six, seven, 8 books. Things are like 15, $1,800 or whatever it is. ¿Me entiende? What I'm saying is that just don't be afraid to invest your time. Invest your time in this. You gotta invest your time in this. And if you need to, and if you feel stuck, then invest your funds because it's gonna take you to the next level, right? If you feel stuck and you don't know which way, I'm not afraid to say it. I did it. I invested and I learned and it's paying off. All right. So let's talk about trading now. All right. Very important. We discussed that one candle, 1 minute candle, right, will give you, this is not the one, but 1 minute candle on average when the market opens will give you like 30 points. All right. Which means that if you have $200, like a couple of traders have over here that are with me, you know what I'm saying? If you have $200, let's just say, nope, not 200, 2,000. And why this thing can't even get bigger? I want this to get bigger. What the freak? Excuse me for a second, ladies and gents. Oh, here it is. Nice. Got it. Boom. Perfect. Now you guys can see better. If you have $200, all right, and we're patient and you see a move, all right, you can start with 200, which that's like the minimum. But I always tell everybody 300 to like 500 to make something, to make like $45 a day. Remember, you're going to lose sometimes. You got to give yourself a little bit of break. You got to lose sometimes. You know, it's part of the game. That's how it works. All right. That's how it works. So if you invest $200 in your own broker account and then you take a trade, one candle can give you like about $45 for that day, which is fine. That's what that's okay. And you're practicing. That's completely okay. Okay. So pretty much, but if you're done practicing with me, which we're going to speak about that in a second on how to practice with me. All right. I want you guys to pay attention on how we're going to speak about how to practice with me first before you invest your money. Um, I would recommend you start with $300 to $500 to make, $40 a day, $50 a day. You calculate that. There's 20 trading days in a month. Okay. So if you have 20 trading days in a month, let's say you win out of those 20, 12 trades, and you're winning $45 times 12. With about $300 to $500, you can make $540 a month. All right. Oops. Where's the camera at? I should have drew it. All right. So that means that calculating it, you can make about $450 a month with like a $300 account if you're doing things correctly and you're being responsible, which means, you're following my entries. Like again, today we had a couple of people that lost, a couple people that won. It happens. All right. So that's that. That gives you a good perspective. Now imagine if you had $1,000 of your own money. Let's just say that. Let's say if you're like, you know what? I spent $1,000 on stupid shit, which we all do on stupid shit. I spent $1,000 on a damn TV that hasn't bringing me money yet. But let's say, for example, if you say, you know what? I've been practicing with Danny doing paper trades, which we will speak about it in a second. I've been practicing with Danny. Now I think I'm comfortable to deposit 1,000, and let's see how much I can make off of that. Well, with $1,000, all right, it's fair to say that you can make easily and comfortably about $110 to like $90 a day. Times that by 12, you're probably making double $1,000 a month. Why do I say that you can make $1,000 a month to like $800 a month with $1,000 account? Because the trades that you're taking a day from the win rate that I have is about 54%. And we're only entering 2 or 3 times, all right? And we're being careful. But sometimes a move is going to give you more than $50. If it skyrockets, it's going to give you more. If your reaction is fast enough because you're practicing, you'll be able to get out, you'll be able to do this. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it works. Does anybody have questions so far, by the way? Any questions? Remember, if you have questions, you can cut me off at any time and basically be like, yo, Danny, I have a question. So, okay. So pretty much,
So,
yep.
so
Go ahead.
question. So the goal is to master learning the candlesticks,
Yep.
right? In order.
Which we're gonna get a little bit. We're gonna get to talk a little bit about that. But I just basically wanted to give you guys a perspective on if you have money, because a lot of people know. Okay, a lot of questions that I've been getting is when I first meet people through WhatsApp or Instagram that hit me up, they're like, okay, how much do I need to start? You get it? They want to know right away how much do I need to start? How much, so I can know how much to make, which is a good question. Naturally, our brains are like, okay, I want to know how much money I can make right away. Well, I explained the first part that you could do from 300 to 500, and that'll give you like $40 a day or $50 a day. There's 20 trading days in a month. Let's just say, for example, you win 12 and you lose 8, average of $450 a month you're getting, or about that. If you have $1,000, you should be making like, with the winning rate, like $800, $700. If it's great, you'll double it. But it all depends how the market is moving, right? All depends on how the market is moving. Some of you guys who've been watching me on live, seen when the market moves mad easy. You see how when it moves mad easy, I enter and I'll be like, guys, I wish every day was like this. And then there's other days that we're like, oh crap, the market is moving funny. Let me enter. Ooh, I lost, like today. Let me enter. Ooh, I lost. And then I'm like, damn, let me try just one more time. And then I make it. And then I make all of it back. But then it was break even. And I called it a day. Right? That's basically what trading is. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is easy. These banks that trade this stock of NASDAQ, they're not going to make it easy for you. These are banks in here. These candles, guys, these candles, the green, the red, these are all people, institutions, banks. Bank of America is in here. Freaking Chase Bank is in this. We're going against people who are extremely smart, and you must be smart too. How are you going to get smart? By defending your profit and your risk management. All right, and that's what we're going to be talking a little bit about today. So, um, how do we read the market? The way we read the market is practically kind of simple, but yet a little bit complex. Um, Pure market structure is number one, which I'll explain that. And number two, candlestick analysis. So every candle, right? Every candle has a story to tell, which I like to explain that. Every candle has a story to tell, guys. Every candle. And the market works with higher lows, obviously. What does higher low mean, Danny? Well, higher low means that it goes high and then it goes low. What does that mean? Well, that basically means that price is either going to go high or price is either going to go down. Why do I need to know this? Or why do you need to know this? Because you need to know when to buy or when to sell. It's very, very obvious. So the market is going high and the market is going low and the market is going high and then the market is going low. And that's basically called a trend, right? The market is trending. If you look at this here, obviously, you guys can know that the market is going up, right? Obviously. But we're not when I trade, I don't focus on all of this when it comes to like weekly, like the weekly candles, because this candle is a weekly candle. Those candles are weekly candles, right? I focus more on knowing the overall movement. I just want to know the overall movement. I just look at it and I go here. I just want to see, okay, where's price going? I want to see what interests me the most today. Is it going to be a buy or a sell, right? So I look at the market and obviously the market is going up. So what does that mean? It means that in my head, I'm like, okay, I think it's a buy. All right. So then it gets funner after this because remember I told you guys that every candle has a story. Every single candle. Now, if I was to tell you specifically what the candle means or each candle means, we'll stay here forever. So I'm gonna keep it very simple for you guys to understand. Um, because if I tell you specifically this candle means this candle means that, you end up like, oh damn, this is just a lot. And I do with whenever I'm doing coaching because it takes time. It'll take like 2 hours for me to explain to you what each candle is doing. But I look at the candle a day, right? So not this one because this is open. I never look at the opening candle that's working now. I like to look at the day before. If you look at the candle from the day before, remember these are daily candles. Then you can know what's happening. Obviously, it's green, right? And white. I color the red candles. I color them white, but it means sellers. Sellers are people who believe that the market is going to go down, and they put their money and they say, it could be the bank, like, I think the market is going to go down. And some of them have power to push the price down because they have a lot of money. Imagine you having, like, winning, let's just say, imagine you winning the lottery and you won $1 billion, right? And you're like, you know what? I'm not even satisfied. I'm going to use half of my billion, which is 500 million, and I'm going to just dump it in NASDAQ. You know what's going to happen? You're going to move price wherever you want because you have a lot of money. So let's say, for example, if you dump 500 million right here, right now, I can guarantee that this will probably make a small movement, not huge, but you'll see it go dump, something like that. They'll be like, damn, how did that happen? Well, that's because somebody had money to push. But we're not worried about that. We're just these small little traders looking to get crumbs out of this market. What we do is, what our job is to just follow the price. So if this billionaire guy who put 500 million in the market says sell, and we don't know when he's going to sell, but based on the movement, we're following it like a wave. You know how people surf? They don't control the waves, but surfers jump into the wave and they follow the wave with the surfing. They just follow it wherever it goes and they just flow. That's what we do as traders. We put our little money here and we just follow price. So, what am I doing here when I look at this? I'm reading the candles and I'm looking to know when am I going to enter. All right. Usually, when you're studying candlesticks, guys, you must know one thing. And I'll make this one. This is simple. This is a simple one. If you see a big candle, like a big red one, a big white one like this, that means there's power in the market for that specific direction, especially if it's big like this one. If this happens here, you know that, and you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, let me see. Boom. You know that it's time for you to look for a sell. And the same thing goes with buys. Okay. Do you guys have any questions so far? I'm trying to move understandably.
I mean, it's kind of confusing. I'm trying to get it, but I'm just gonna keep listening. Hopefully, I get it.
Okay. Okay. No problem. What are you confused about?
I mean, I'm like a beginner. I've never done this before. Like, so just looking at this. First off, just looking at this whole map and chart is confusing. That's number one. But you are doing a good job of breaking things down. So like, I'm learning a little bit, but I
Okay.
don't got everything full swing.
No problem. We'll get into the overall things after, like on how to follow me in trading. So at least I'll try to make it as simple as possible in a short amount of time. Okay. So
All
everything.
right, brother. Thank you.
Yep. So like I said, every candle has a story. So we have the daily candles. You have a whole day. So how many candles are in a day, right? If you calculate how many 4 hour candles are in a day, 4, 8, 12, 14. Am I good? 20. What's 24 hours divided by 4? Oh, geez. Look at that. 24 divided by 4 is 6. 6. Okay. 6. 6 4 hour candles in a daily candle. So, guys, basically pretty simple. To make it simple, every candle tells a story. And the only way you're going to know the direction of the market is pretty much studying the candle. But to make it simple, to make it very simple, right? Wherever price goes, you follow. Okay. So let's say, for example, if I go to the hourly candle, how many 24, how many hour candles are in a day? 24 1 hour candles. That's a good overall move for you to see which direction. You don't have to count all of them, but obviously, let me ask you a question really quickly. I forgot your name, but I know your name is Skills. I forgot your real name. What's your real name, bro? All right, Ian. All right. Ian, since you don't know much, which is cool, no problem. All right. And these candles here are considered selling candles. Where do you think price is going right now? Up
Okay,
or
so you
down?
said I know you said when you see the long candlesticks,
Yep.
like the white one, you see the white one.
Yep.
You said when you see the long candlesticks that is sell, right? Am I
Correct.
correct?
Exactly. Yeah, look
Right.
at that.
So you said
So
right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
so Ian doesn't know a lot and he already knows something. He knows something.
Right. I know something. Right.
You
Right.
get what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's how you can tell right away that it's not difficult to trade. All right. So far, I mean, difficult as in like reading. You guys will learn that. Okay.
Right.
Pretty much, guys, the overall trend is down. Okay. Good. Now, the way that I enter the market, I like to use not slow candles because the 1 hour takes a whole hour and it's kind of like slow. The way that I like to enter the market is usually you guys always see me at the 5 minute one, or you guys see me at the 1 minute one. I'm always in these because I know after the overall trend. So I would look at the 1 hour because, so Danny, why are you hopping different times? Well, I hop different times because I always want to look for heavier time frames. Heavier time frames is like a bully who's really, really strong, really, really tall, and he has a lot of weight. And if he's going against 10 people that are small, he's going to be dragging them pretty much, or they're trying to hold on to him. If he's weighing 300 pounds and this bully is like, I'm going straight down, and these kids are weighing 80 pounds and like, I don't know, 65 little kids, he's going to drag them. Well, that's what happens with big candles that are like 4 hour, 1 hour. They drag the little times of 1 minute and 5 minute. So I look at the big times, the big candles, to tell me a direction. If it sees that it's going down, like Ian said, then I know when to what direction to enter in my smaller time frames. Does that make sense? And Danny, why do you enter in the smaller time frames? Because I said in the beginning of the conversation that 1 minute candle gives you how many points on average, if you guys were listening. A 1 minute candle gives you how many points on average? Do you guys remember what I said? How much? How many
I think
points?
you said something about. I know you said something about times and about two, whatever. The, like,
Yep. But then I said
like
it moves how many points on average the 1 minute 1 minute candle moves.
was it 30?
Yes, 30. Exactly.
30, 30 points, right?
30 points. 30 points. So if 1 minute candle moves 30 points, all I need is 1 minute candle to make money. But I need to get that correct. I need to get the overall direction correct. Because if I put my money on a 1 minute candle and this guy is green and I press sell, I'm gonna lose my money, right? Pretty much lose my money because the big bully, who's the bigger candle, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, that is the big banks that's giving me the direction of the market, tells me I'm going, let's just say, for example, up. And I say, oh, okay, you're going up. And then I say, for example, all right, well, since you're going up, I'm going down. I'm gonna end up losing my money. So I go to the 1 minute and the 5 minute time frames because all I want is to make a little bit of money and call it a day. Those of you who've been watching me trading, when I find one move, don't I just say I'm done? I'm like, okay, guys, I'm done. And it's like, damn, you know, out of the 9 days that I've been trading, that I've been recording all my sessions, right? Out of the 9 days, I remember every single winning day because I'm very frantic about keeping track of my wins and track of my losses. We took a win on the 7th of February on my live when I first started live streaming because the gentleman said, "Hey, Danny, I want you to film it." Okay, no problem. So he can look at it at night. 7th took a win. The 10th I took a win. The 11th I took a loss because it was the federal bank. 12 we won. 13 we won. The 14th, which was a Valentine's Day, it was a small loss because it was no volume, but I remember Alex won on that one, right? Then we came into the next week, which was on Monday. It was President's Day. I took a small loss, and then on Tuesday, I ended up winning. And today was a break even day because today's Wednesday. So not bad. Out of the 9 days, I think I counted like one break even day and three losses. Not bad, right? Not bad. And I keep track of all that so you guys can look at it. So why is my winning ratio that good, or let's just say good? Because I look at the overall market. I look at the big bullies because I'm making a symbol for you guys, 4 hours to 1 hour, and I say, hey, what direction are you guys giving me? And they say we're going down or we're going up. And all I do is hop on the 1 minute and wait. But remember, these guys move fast. You guys seen it. And I wait and I enter. Now, how can you guys follow my trades? Here we go. We're going to get fun now. TradingView is the platform that I use. Now, I do not work for these people. It's just what every trading person uses. All right. You could get it online. You go over here to uh the subscription and you pay $21. Some of you have it, right? I know some of you have it. The ones who don't, you should get it so you can start learning how to really enter my trades and get your brain used to the movements. And it might seem very, very weird now, but if four people in this call that I know, four people in this call, and there's about 15 of us, four people in this call have literally a couple of weeks that started with me and they're already profitable on some days and they already follow my trades. It just goes to show that you guys can do it too. It's not hard. It's not hard, right? Or what's harder? It's harder for you to go to your job at 8 o'clock in the morning and hear your boss talking to you with his bad breath, and you're like, man, I feel like smacking your back of the head. I would rather really put my work and my life into something that I know can get me out of the ordinary. Literally. Even if I have to put time into it after work. Legit. Because how else you gonna get out of how else you gonna excel out of the situation that you're in if you're just saying, you know what, yeah, it's cool. Let me just go watch some Netflix. Netflix is making billions. I, no problem, no problem. It's cool. I'll just go chill with my friends. Your friends ain't doing nothing. What they doing? Drinking? You can do that. We can drink when we start making real money. You know what I'm saying? This right here is something that you can learn and you can change your whole life. And I would rather invest my time. I would rather sweat. I would rather learn. I would rather copy my trades, watch me trade, and get into the flow. Because when you start learning this, that's it. There's no turning back. I promise you. Once you start, listen, who's here in the call right now? Jeremy, right? Jeremy, you listening? Okay. So a week and a half ago, Jeremy had $160 in his account. Or close to 2 weeks ago, $160. Boom. Within a week and a half, Jeremy grew that 160 to $500, right? And he didn't even know much. He didn't know much at all. You get what I'm saying? Imagine if Jeremy would have deposited 1,500. Now, that's not to say, okay, is Jeremy a perfect trader? No. But now he understands the importance of it, and now he's hooked because he knows that there is a way. Yes or no, Jeremy?
100%.
Right? Who else is in here? Alex? Alex, you're in here? So, Alex,
Yeah, I'm here.
so Alex, the same thing. Alex deposited $200. He took a lost day. He took a couple of win days. He seen his account out of nowhere make $60. But remember, guys, these are small accounts. These are not $1,000 accounts. The reason why I had them deposit that money is because I'm not a person that wants to see you fall and say, yeah, deposit 1,000. Why would I do that to you if you're not, if you don't have the knowledge that I have yet to deposit that much money? Why would I want to do that to you? But the simple fact that Alex got to see himself make $60 within 3 minutes or less, and Jeremy make, $340 within a week, just goes to show that it is possible for you to make money in the market if you know what you're doing. And sometimes you don't even need to know much. But consistency is the most important part. So, how are you going to be consistent? How are you going to get there? Simple. This trading view here, okay, is you get it and then you pay the subscription of $21. Simple, right? $21 a month. It's nothing. Many of you guys have Netflix right now, you pay $21. Many of you guys have subscriptions, you pay $20. This right here, this platform, you go to here and then you go to paper trading. See? Paper trading. And let's say, for example, you tell yourself, all right, I want to practice with $500 with Danny. $500. You tell yourself, I want to practice with $500 because I don't want to deposit $500 yet of my real money because I know that I'm going to lose it because I don't know much. And let's say, for example, right, you're just with me and it's 9:30 a.m. in the morning. And I'm like, guys, guys, prepare. Prepare for what? Guys, prepare because when it breaks this area here, right? Because I try to keep it simple. I don't try to talk in uh in technical words like that. Try to keep it very simple. Guys, when it breaks this area here, we're going to wait a bit. And as soon as it breaks the area and it does this, you know, and it does this, I want you guys to enter. So this is very, very important. When you are trading with me live, guys, you want to make sure that you're paying attention, that you're not doing two things at once. Because these moves, and remember, you're messing with money. If you're really gonna take this serious, and if you're really gonna take this serious in a way that you really want to make money and you want to take advantage of the market, your mind needs to be focused here. You can't be like, you know, making breakfast at the same time, waiting for a move or sitting down. No, 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 no. You have to train your brain on how to make this your work because this is gonna be your job. You know what I'm saying? So let's say, for example, I tell you guys, when it breaks that area, we have to wait and you got to enter when I say, this is a ruler right here, right? I just use this as a ruler, okay? Now, remember, I told you guys in the beginning of the call that it moves what? 1 minute candle moves what? 30, right? Whenever you do this, you always got to times it by two. I don't know why, but NASDAQ moves like that. All right. Really quickly, for those of you who missed out, NASDAQ is the big banks all into one. It's Bank of America, it's Google as well, sorry, tech companies too, Tesla, and they move the market, okay? So the 1 minute candle, let's just say this was a 1 minute candle. I tell you guys, put your stop loss, which stop loss means your protection. Stop loss is how much am I willing to lose? I always tell Jeremy, I always tell Alex and the other people who are trading with me, guys, make sure that you don't lose more than what? Than $30 or $40. And if you lose 50, then call it a day. Because that you're starting to get to too much. You know what I'm saying? 15 times 2 is 30. So let's say, for example, if I tell you guys to enter here, okay? You will, this is the buy button, sell button, and one means one contract. That's basically what you're going to be using because you guys won't have a lot of money deposited. So one contract means $1. Two contract means $2. So let me make this a simple question for you guys. If on average a 1 minute candle moves 30 points and you got $2, this is where your math comes in. You got $2, right, per point, and it moves 30 points. How much money are you gaining? 2 times 30 is what?
60.
2 times 30 is 60. Yes. So 2 times 30 is 60. That means that if this move goes, remember, you got to times it by 2, the 15 right here. So you know it's 30. Okay. If this move goes like this and we're correct, you just made with 1 minute candle $60. But since you have an account of like, let's just say an average 300 or 500, you're going to be using $1. Because what you think will happen if you start using $2? You're going to lose your money fast, right? So with this paper trading, you got to practice like you have money. Because in the next month, that's my prediction because I have faith in you guys. In the next month, it doesn't take a lot. In the next month, you doing that, you're going to be able to get the hang of it and you're going to say, okay, I think I'm ready to deposit some money. All right. And then now you're going to be like, I think now I'm ready to trade with Danny because I've been training myself for 3 weeks in a month. And that's why I think it's very important that you guys do this. Get TradingView, pay the $20 subscription, and check this out. Ready? Let's imagine this is a candle, a real candle, and this is a 1 minute time frame. Let's just imagine that. It breaks, it breaks here, and I say, guys, enter. You just enter. Bam. Sorry, because the price is down here. But this $1 would be up here. And now you'll be plus $1, and then it goes up, and then it goes up. But to make it more realistic for you guys, let's just make it more realistic. Because I'm gonna use it as of right now. Let's switch the roles. Let's switch the roles. I'm gonna use my ruler again so you guys can see. Let's say, for example, if I tell you guys, take a sell and put your stop loss, which is your protection, at at 15. All right, 15, and enter now. Now I do a sell. Boom. See the sell right here? 50 cents, you know, it's probably turned to $1. $1, you see? $1.50. Now you're making money, right? Boom. But since we have no volume right now, it's moving very, very slow. But when we're trading at 9:30, many of you have seen it. Derek has seen it. I know Ernie has seen it. Ian has seen it. Leo has seen it. You guys have seen it. Ray has seen it. The market moves fast. You've seen it today. Very, very fast. So you have to pay attention in order for you to be able to follow my trades and then be able to say, I mean, be able to hear if I say, guys, get out, it's not ready yet. Get out, get out, get out. All right. Does that seem confusing? Because I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. And do any of you guys have questions? You can push to talk if you wanted to talk.
Can you explain that one more time? You can explain that one more time, my bad.
Yeah. So if I say to you guys, press sell with the paper trading, because remember, you're practicing with me before you deposit real money because you paid the $20 a month or whatever. And this, this company that you can use the fake money thing. Okay. I say sell, you press sell because one contract means $1. All right. You press sell, and let's say the price is going down. Now, for example, you're plus, but right now we're negative. Right now, let's just say, for example, I tell you guys, sell because price is going down. Right now, you're negative $7. Let's say, for example, if it goes even more up, and I tell you guys, get out. All you have to do is press X, and you can get out of the trade, so you don't lose money. You get what I'm saying? That's the simple step to put it. Or let's say if price is going up, and I'm like, yo, guys, price is looking like it's going up. I just like to do the measurements because I like to calculate how much I'm gonna lose. You don't actually have to do this or this, but I like to do it. Um, let's say if it's going up. I'll tell you guys press buy. You press buy. So $1 equals one contract. Make sense? All right. Any questions? Okay.
I don't have a question, but I
Mm-hmm.
did want to give a little bit of advice real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, um, um, I've been like teaching myself Forex on my own, like from YouTube. I've watched a lot of videos, I've listened to a lot of webinars, so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that really helped me understand the charts is the Candlestick Bible, and it's a free
Yes.
PDF on Google.
Mm-hmm.
Before I
Mm-hmm.
read that Bible, I didn't know nothing about the church. Like I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't read the charts. Everything looked real foreign to me
Mm-hmm.
because you don't know what the candle is doing. So
Mm-hmm.
in order for somebody to even do take profit and all that stuff, you have to know what them candles are going to do next. So I'm looking at the chart right here, and there's in the middle, all the way down at the bottom, that's a bullish pin bar down
Mm-hmm.
there. Now, I wouldn't have known that if I didn't read that Bible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if nobody has it, I really suggest you go get it because that's the main thing that really helped me understand
Mm-hmm.
what the candle is doing, and then it's going to tell you what the next candle is doing. So that
Mm-hmm.
bullish pin bar down at the bottom, that really long white line right there, if anybody was to place a bullish trend, a trade on there to go
Mm-hmm.
up, you would have made profit because that's what it's going to do. For one, it's a trend reversal.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's telling you the trend, the direction that it's going. It's going to go up. So I just
Mm-hmm.
wanted to say that because a lot of people don't know about the Candlestick Bible.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know about it. I learned from a friend because he does trading as well, and he put me onto it. And honestly, that was the best thing he did for me. I'm like, you know what? I'll take it from here.
Thank you, thank you. I just googled it. So is it the one that has 168 pages?
Yes.
Yep, that's it.
Like an Asian man on the front or something like that?
Yes.
Yes, yep, Japanese, and it breaks down the history of how trading started.
Okay.
They started trading rice and things like that first, so it's good to know the history of trading to help you better understand
Mm-hmm.
what you're doing, and why you're doing it too.
Mm-hmm.
Got you. Thank you so
Mm-hmm.
much. I just got it.
Yep, you're welcome, because it got so many patterns in there. bullish pin bars. I mean, it's golden. I love that book.
All right, and it's
Yep.
gonna pretty much tell me everything I need to know about candlesticks.
Yep, and it'll help understand what he's teaching us too, because
Mm-hmm.
now you can understand the chart. You know what the candlesticks are doing.
Right, because it
Mm-hmm.
looks foreign to me, just like what you said. It looks like I don't know what I'm looking at,
Mm-hmm.
but thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yep, you're welcome.
So yeah, guys, that's a good indication. So usually, like my students, whoever when they do learn, I give them that book so they can read, and it just shows you not only one stick, but it shows you candlestick patterns as a group as well, like how to read them as a group as well. Um, so it's good that you guys learn that. So again,
Yep.
at the end of the day, right?
Yep.
And it's free. At the end of the day, the market is always going to do what it wants to do. If my screen freezes, just let me know. But the market is always going to do what is going to do, right? All the time, all the time. So for example, really quickly, I'll do a little quick example here. Quick example. So when you understand candlesticks as well as a whole, right? A quick example would be like a lot of people would think, right, that this because she said a doji, right? A lot of people say, oh, okay, so that means buy right here, right? So a lot of people will grab that and think that, oh, because this is a pin bar, like she said, I'm gonna automatically press buy, and I know that the money's gonna come because it's gonna go up. But no, it ended up going down as well. So when you are studying, the candlesticks as well, you have to combine also the overall trend of the movement of the market so you can know what's the best guess that I have that if that doji that she explained shows up, right? If it's going to be a buy or a sell. And because you're looking at the overall trend, right? And you're understanding the overall trend, right? The movement of the market, okay? Then you will know that this doji at this moment may not be an up. It's going to be more of a down because of where it's located, right? So remember in the beginning of the call, I said to you guys the market goes higher, low, up and down, right? Or it goes reverse, goes down, and then lower high, and then lower low. Okay. Obviously, when you look at this move right here, all right, don't fall asleep, guys. Don't fall asleep. When you go here, you see a low, right? Then you see a lower high, all right? It failed. It didn't go down. This doji right here showed us that it's going to go up. So this doji that she explained goes up, right? But then the market decided, you know what? I don't want to keep going up. I decided that I'm going to go down at 7:30 a.m. in the morning because I said so. We just follow the market. Remember, like waves, like we're surfing. Now the market starts going down and then it does a lower high. Now you know that this broke right here. This area is broken. I'll explain that to you later with pressure. And you know that there's some sort of change happening of direction, right? Now, remember, I told you guys that heavier time means more power. And I used the 1 minute and the 5 minute to enter. So at the moment when I see this coming down, this little small candle coming down here, right? I mean, this candle showing, and I know that the overall trend is changing. I know that it cannot go up because it just showed me that there's pressure coming down, right? So these are little things that I want you guys to, like she mentioned, that I need you guys to read because in just one phone call, you're not gonna get a bunch of this information, right? I can't explain to you how to completely trade in one phone call, but what I could show you is the basics that you need, right? In order for you to just follow the trades that I'm taking at 9 a.m. in the morning to 10:30 a.m. if we find a move. For you to have that basic knowledge, right? But then when you guys don't see me, let's just say out of the 24 hours a day, you guys only see me 1 hour, right? You see me 1 hour trading. Now you have 23 hours to find time for you to say, all right, I want to really understand what Danny's talking more. We're really talking more. So, for example, I'm gonna do what I don't know what's your name, I'm sorry. The one that was just talking. I am me. I don't know your name. He but
Oh,
what
my name is Asia.
Asia. Okay, nice to meet you, Asia. So I need
Nice
to
to meet
do
you.
what Asia was saying and do my due diligence because I know that when Danny trades, right? When Danny trades, I've been following him, but I also want to understand everything that, or mostly everything, right? Because it took me 3 years to understand everything that has to do with this. But I want to understand a basic knowledge in order for me to say, oh, I know why he did it. And that's why, Jeremy, who's in the call, or Alex, who's in the call, or SK in the call, they know basically the direction, that and why, right? Because they do their due diligence in the side as well. So it's good that you understand, the movements of where price is going. What I'm doing in this phone call now with you guys, and the reason why I wanted to do this phone call tonight is because I want to teach you guys how to program your brain, how to follow my trades, right? And then make money. And then as you get smarter and more experience, right? Because not only that you're following my trades in the morning and trading with me side to side, but you also getting used to what you're seeing and why, because you're doing your studying in the side. And that's why I said that I would rather put a lot of energy into this than deal with somebody who has nothing going on in my job who gets me annoyed, right? I don't want to deal with that no more. Let's just say, for example, I don't want to be working 2 jobs. I know somebody, God bless her, is working 2 jobs. And I said, you ain't going to be working 2 jobs anymore. No, you ain't. Because I really believe that if you guys have the knowledge, right, you guys can get out of the situation that you're in and improve your life because you're putting the time in. I know a lot of you guys play sports over here too before. How much time you had to put in playing
Now,
sports?
this is actually you can do this from anywhere around the world. I play overseas. Like I'm a pro basketball player. I play overseas.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do this from anywhere in the whole world, and it only takes an hour a day. So like I'm really
That's
trying
it.
to get this. Like
That's it. It takes an hour a day. And if you do the right thing, if you know how to manage your risk, you know, um, and you know how to manage your risk, you will be fine. You'll be making money. You know, you'll be making money. You'll be making those 6 figures. I know a lot of those pro players make about 6 figures. You make it double that because that's what trading does.
exactly,
It's what trading
exactly.
does.
In 1 hour, that well,
Yeah,
not
buy
much,
them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
accumulate.
Yeah. So yes, what Asia said, the Candlestick Bible, it's easy. Download the PDF. You read it when you're chilling in your break room or whatever. Just read it and understand the movements, right? And I can go on and on about, zones and stuff, but man, I'm telling you guys, we'll be going to sleep at 12 o'clock in the morning. Because there's a lot of information. But the takeaway from today that you got is reading the candlesticks. So reading the candlestick Bible, right? The other takeaway that you got from this is downloading the trading view or getting the trading view so you can be able to follow my trades and learn the flow of the market. Why I enter, where I enter, how, when to get out. You're also getting education. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you this off the bat. Yeah, go ahead.
Is that in the prepared to trade with me with Danny and the
The trading view
that
thing,
teach you
yes.
how to get up?
Yes, yes. The video, the trading
So
view.
we
Yep.
can just watch my video and that'll tell you everything we need to get, right?
Yep. And I'm also gonna upload this later on as well. So you guys can see as well. So the
Perfect.
takeaway I also got that you guys got from today is how to get the trading view and then also how to press buy or sell, right? I'm making it simple. And how to reset, how to basically put your own account here, like a paper trade, like a fake money trade to get used to trading and entering. That's what you got to get used to. You got to get used to the flow of the market, entering, getting out of the market. Even if you lose, but you need to get it. It's like playing a video game that you don't know about nothing in the video game. When you played a video game before, wasn't it the most complex thing? Let's just say if you played a complex video game, you're like, damn, I need to get this. It's the same thing with trading. You just gotta get to know the flow of the market and get to know. You gotta get in the market because you could go reading forever and read and read and read and read, but if you're not in the market, that reading is not gonna count. You get what I'm saying? You gotta get a taste of what you're getting, a taste, right? So, do you have guys have any other questions? I'm about to say a couple of things and then I'll wrap it up. Okay. So, I also been working on something because I know not everybody has $4 or $5,000 to use as trading. So I've been trying out different. I've been mentioning this when I trade on live. I've been trying out different prop firms, right? And um the reason why is because you can use other people's money to trade, but you got to be. They're not going to give you money if you're not smart enough. You get what I'm saying? Um, and if you're not smart enough to trade with their money, they're not going to give you money. So usually there's prop firms that you can actually get and they give you money. So I basically been hunting around to see, who's trustworthy because I know that I had a couple of experiences with some prop firms that they don't pay. And I don't want you guys to go through that, right? So that's one thing that's good. What does that mean? That means that if you can use other people's money to trade and you don't have to spend a lot of money, that's great. Because a lot of these companies they only charge for you to pass the evaluation like $150 and you go through these little tests to trade and then when you pass that test they fund you that money and now you can use their money, in other words. That makes sense. um yeah, somebody said time frame breakdown. So the time frame breakdown I did explain it in the beginning of the call a little bit, but honestly it'll take a really really long time to uh do the time frame breakdown, but I did explain a little bit in the call on how I use the big bullies like the 1 hour to tell me the overall movement and how I don't need to know everything here because I only need to know where that 1 minute candle is going so I can make my money in that 1 minute candle. That's all I need to know, right? So like I use the 4 hour and the 1 hour to tell me if a 4 hour red strong candle comes out of nowhere and it comes in the bottom, like that. Let's just say, for example, I know that if I go into the 1 minute or the 5 minute, I need to find that move of the continuation down. You get what I'm saying? Because the big bully candle, like the 1 hour and the 4 hour, is giving me that direction. So that's kind of how I use like the breakdown of the market. You get what I'm saying? Um, so other than that, guys, that was just a quick rundown of overall. I'm gonna do these, I think like one time a month or like twice a month because it is a lot of work on top of the live streams as well that I do. I do the live streams Monday through Friday, all that. And then, of course, it gets also tiring that I do the coaching in the side as well. So imagine that. Imagine doing a bunch of coaching, live stream, and then this as well. And then, it's crazy. It's a lot of work. And then I do the content. I do all my content by myself. That's how you guys found me. I do that. I don't have like a professional camera guy. I do everything myself, guys. So, I'll be doing these once in a while. So if you have friends that want to learn as well, just, let them know. My live streams, I do record them. So I think that you should reach out to those videos and learn those videos. You can literally find them and prepare to trade with Danny or the live stream videos. You can find it in the live stream. I put where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, recorded live streams. Legit. You can literally find it. Oh, I can't transfer this in the other side. Okay. But you can literally find it in recorded live streams. I record all the live streams so you guys can get an idea of how are we responding to the market, how I talk a little bit. You get what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I do it. So, anyways, guys, I appreciate you a lot. If you got friends, invite them as well. Tell them that you're gonna make money this year and you want them to make money with you. And if they don't make money with you, then that's their fault. You know what I'm saying? So, mad love. Hit me up through WhatsApp. Those who hit me up through WhatsApp that have questions sometimes, hit me up through Instagram if you have my Instagram, or hit me up in Discord. All right. Other than that, God
What's your
bless you
WhatsApp?
guys.
I
Um,
got the I got the Discord though, but what's your WhatsApp?
my WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah, the number that I have is it's on the 401-952-5315. So 401-952-5315. And you can just hit me up through there, and some people hit me up through there. So I'm always on the go, and I always respond to people, if they have
Nine
questions and
five
stuff.
two.
5315. Yep. I'll put in the chat. Let me put in the chat real quick. See, I put in the chat. Oh damn.
Okay, great.
Yeah, 952-5315, but I'll put in the chat. Boom. Here we go. Boom. Oops. 952-5315. There we go. Boom. There we go. That's my WhatsApp phone number. So you can hit me up through there if you guys have questions on anything. And yeah, guys. So God bless. Stay motivated. Start learning. And yeah. Also, I think tomorrow I might not be on live because I have to go to my office. So I have a quick errand. So, but I'll let you guys know on that. All right. So God bless, guys. Thanks a lot. See you soon.